welcome to Laughing with Lana, the podcast that talks about everything and absolutely nothing all at the same time. I got a special guest today, which I just met him yesterday. I met you yesterday. It was so exciting, okay? I got Uncle Lazer with me.
How we doing, everybody? How we doing?
I didn't realize that I actually seen you before all over YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're obviously trending kind of shit. I was telling my brother that you were going to be on my podcast, and he was like, I've seen him before. And I was like, I've never seen him. And then
really?
He showed me a video, and I was like, that's him?
Yeah.
Bro, I forgot. It was a podcast. It was a podcast that you had done with another guy that has like a little mohawk. I love podcasts.
Mohawk?
It was a mohawk. It was a black mohawk. Some podcast that you did with a guy.
Oh, I
and
don't
was
remember
like,
that.
Neither one. I seen you before though, and I didn't realize it. I was like, oh shit. But I had met you yesterday.
Yeah.
Because you were on Michaela Gordon's podcast.
Yeah.
Check out that podcast, guys. It's called So Funny It Hurts with Michaela Gordon. It's fucking hilarious.
She's hilarious.
It's a good podcast. I engineered for about like 10 minutes.
20 minutes.
I was literally laughing from the fucking beginning to the end. As soon as I came in, I was like, oh my God, like, Lana, don't laugh out loud. Because I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I laugh loud as shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you had me fucking laughing about.
It was.
You said something about drinking something out of your boot.
Oh yeah, we did the shoey at the end of the show, the comedy show there. Cause usually I play harmonica, cause it translates well to eating pussy, and but I fucking forgot it at the strip club the other night. So I was like, man, I'm gonna bring my homie up, and we just poured a beer in my boot and poured a beer in his boot. We drank fucking beers. I'd like to end the show just to give everybody.
Out of your sweaty shoe.
Yeah, now my fucking foot smells like fucking gangrene. So like it's just like I shouldn't have probably done that. These expensive boots, but it was fun. But yeah, I want to say when I met you yesterday. Yeah. You had like a little sweater on or whatever. You looked like a little boy, like you were doing kickflips and shit in the parking lot. And then I looked at your Instagram. I was like, oh, damn, she's beautiful. Dude, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
I bet your farts don't even smell. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look like the cure for cancer. You know what I'm saying? So fuck yeah, Lon. Thanks for having me on,
I am the cancer.
Yeah. I love that.
No, don't fuck with me. I'm like, I am toxic.
I love that, though, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody love a little crazy. We all love a little crazy.
You gotta have it. Them girls usually got like pussy like a snapping turtle, too. You know what I'm saying? They hit me up and then
I do.
Try to stab you with a knife. It's fucking incredible.
I did that. That was why
so you're real Puerto Rican. Okay.
Puerto Rican and Mexican.
Oh, fuck. It's
like
trio.
Bro, it's fucked up. Yeah. There's 4 of me in here. You think I'm playing. I'm like, they have names. There's Lana, Lanita, Zyla, and Patricia.
Oh, shit.
There's names. They talk to each other and shit like I'm crazy.
Do they come out on different variations of you? Like if you're like high or drunk or shit like that, or they just all coexist?
It depends on the situation kind of deal. Like you'll see, I don't have like an actual split personality disorder.
Yeah.
But when shit happens, you'll see my personality change, and it's like, oh shit, Zyla's out.
Yeah, you just flip that switch.
It just flips a fucking switch, and I'm like if it's like I want to get backstage at Dre's. Zyla comes out. Oh, that bitch is, hey.
Yeah.
She flirty. That's my stripper. She's a stripper.
Yeah.
Then Lana, she's a sweet one.
Yeah.
She's boring. And then Lanita is the chola. That's the one he said, I looked like a boy yesterday. that was Lanita.
Oh, she was, yeah.
Like, I don't dress like this every day. I don't.
You look great. You look phenomenal.
Thank you.
You look phenomenal, though. You really do.
And Patricia's the bitch.
Patricia?
Patricia's a bitch. I don't even like that.
That's a trashy white girl name, but I like that for you.
That's
like
basically what she is. You said I like that for you. It makes sense. It makes total sense. But okay, so I want to know how the haircut came about. Like, what is this?
So before comedy and before I got like all internet famous and all that shit, I worked in the oil field, and I was in Jal, New Mexico, which is the worst place. It's where dreams go to die. You know what I'm saying? It's a shithole, but that's where all the oil was when we was out there drilling. And I remember it was like 3 years ago in July, and we went down there, and I'm at the gas station pumping gas, and I see this boy walk out, this tall, skinny white dude walk out, and he's got the best head of lettuce I ever seen in my fucking life. And I was like, that's it. That's what I've been missing. You know what I'm saying? So since that day, and honestly, I don't know why I did it sooner. Cause goddamn, cause growing up, I was like, I'd have long hair, but I have like real bushy ass hair that grows out like a mane. It grows out like a fro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I have like little buzz cuts and shit. Try to get fades, try to be a cholo and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, what me?
Yeah, little Edgars. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man, no, you failed there.
But then I was like, yeah, the mullet kind of fits. Like, now I got all the trashy tattoos and shit, so it kind of just
I
all
like
came
the trashy
together.
tattoos.
I appreciate it.
No, they're good. They're good.
I appreciate it. Yeah. It's like a high-end trashy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we recycle. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
You're like the expensive escort.
Exactly.
That was me, past life. Retired. I'm retired whore. No. Okay, so because you don't live in Vegas.
Nah, I live in Austin.
Oh, you live in Austin?
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the art scene out there is like dope.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not from the city, so I don't really like the city traffic and homeless people and shit like that. It's not for me. But I will say I moved down there in January, and like Rogan's Club's out there, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Kind of membership. And it's the first time in my life I ever lived in a community of like artists and musicians and comics where everybody's extremely good at their craft. They're very passionate and shit like that. So it's just a community of people just helping people and like really building people up.
Really wanting
and you could see like, I mean, shit, like any given night you can go out and see, you know, any kind of big comic, and you know, I've played on stage with Gary Clark Jr. and shit like that, like just like all kind of there's just people floating around the city. It's such a cool place. There's so much shit to do out there. It's tight, man. It really is.
How long you been doing comedy?
9 months, full time.
Really?
Yeah. I got famous on the internet on TikTok like prior to COVID, like or prior to pandemic. I know you probably gotta bleep that out now. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Fuck them. COVID, bitch.
Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. So yeah, we that, and then like a couple months or that kind of went by, and then I happened to, just by luck, and this is why I think all this shit's divine. I was dating a girl who was like a legit witch, like into horoscopes and weird shit like that. Tried to stab me with a knife. I love her to death, though. God, I miss her. I wish she was still around.
Was she mean? No.
Kinda, you know what I'm saying? She used to wear the hoodies too and do kickflips in the parking lot.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I loved her. But so like we went out in like it was fucking 2021, 22, 21, 22, something like that. We went out and for my buddy's birthday, and we went to this bar called Latchkey in Austin, and we walked in and there was this band playing, and I've been playing music my whole life, and I was like, damn, this band's fucking fire. They're bomb, you know? Yeah. And she's like, well, that's crazy. She goes, I used to fuck the guitar player, and I used to date the other guitar player. And I was like, man, fuck this band. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what?
Fuck that band. Yeah, she sucked. That's what I'm saying. Like, she always trying
a
to
lot of dick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She sucked, but I couldn't forget the fact that I was like, oh, but they still jammed. And so I was like, well, let me meet the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's in a past life, whatever. So like we go up there, I meet them, and they're cool or whatever. Well, me and her get in a fight later that night or whatever, and we wound up breaking up for 7 days, like people do when they're toxic. But that following weekend, they were playing at a bar, and they opened up for my other buddy's band, and I went up and I started shooting the shit with the lead singer Bobby Flacco, and we hit it off great. He's a Mexican dude from the Valley. He's cool as fuck. And like we just hit it off. Well, at that time they were also the band, the after party band for Kill Tony, for Tony Hinchcliffe, his podcast. Yeah.
I love Kill Tony.
Yeah, so I was on Kill. So
you were on Kill Tony?
I've been on Kill. I've been on there several times. Yeah.
No,
and then,
oh my God, I've probably seen you.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Oh my God, that's so.
So actually, on Monday, I'm flying out back. I go to Arizona on Thursday for my gig there, and then Saturday or Friday in Scottsdale, and I fly back Monday, and I'm on Kill Tony Monday. Yeah.
No way! Yeah. Oh my God!
But he introduced me to Tony, and we just kind of was bullshitting and stuff. And prior to that, I had never been on stage. And the first night I went there, I didn't get called up. But the second Monday I went there, he called my name, and that was the first time I was ever on stage.
On Kill Tony?
That was the first time, and I fucking murdered it. But
did you?
But I didn't, like, it's just all charisma. I didn't really have jokes. I was just kind of a wild card, right?
Your character.
Yeah, so that wasn't like this past July, but a year ago July. You know what I'm saying? And then finally, it was New Year's, and Tony Hinchcliffe asked me to come do a spot on his New Year's Eve show, and I told my mom to come out, and I was like, Mom, I think I should quit my job and go do this. And she's like, that's fucking stupid, don't do that. Because I was making a lot of money on film, and she's pretty sensible. She's a retard, but she's pretty sensible when it comes to shit like that. And she goes, she saw me perform, and I actually did really well that night. I crushed that night, and she's like, yeah, maybe there might be a future in this. Maybe you should consider it. And so in January, I sold my house, and I quit my job, and I've been doing it ever since.
Shut the fuck up. What? Wait. You went through that way fast. What you mean you sold your house and quit your job? So you really like stopped everything?
I just went all in. I was like,
For
I
comedy?
had a little nest egg built up, and I was
Yeah.
like, cause like the comedy or the oil field shit, like I made a lot of money, but I was gone
What is
all
UFA? What is
like
it?
oil field. Like I drilled holes in the ground for oil.
Oh.
For
Oh,
some
yeah,
oil
yeah,
field
yeah. My
companies.
cousin, my brother-in-law does that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So, but you go out to the middle of a place where you fucking hate, like most of
Yeah.
the spots because I'd live on location in a trailer house, right? But the closest gas station was like 2 hours away, one way. So it's like you're in the middle of fucking, it's like prison, but with windows. You know what I'm saying? So it was fucking a lot. And I was making a lot of money, but I just wasn't that happy. Like quality of life, but I was never home to even spend any of the money. So I was like, man, I'm gonna go fucking live. Because I wasted my whole 20s doing that. And I was like, fuck it, let's go see what happens. So
You know what's so crazy is that I feel like money drives a lot of people to really be unhappy. That is so true that you even said that.
like
People do that.
my grandma used to tell me that all money does is buy a change of misery. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
go ahead, grandma.
yeah. So that made a lot of sense. But as I got older, because I grew up relatively poor, and you know, and then like as I got money, it's cool and shit, and you become accustomed to it. But like, are you truly happy? Like some people can just be happy without money. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I
your
know
quality of life is what really makes it worth it.
1,000%. Because that's actually, I used to work in the hospital. And I was making, at the time, I was making $25 an hour. And this was in 2017, 2018. I was making so much money. But I hated my fucking life. I dreaded going to work.
Yeah.
I hated being home. Like, I was just always miserable. But I had a big house and I had a Lexus. And and I had a nice job with a lot of money. But then, when I swear to God, I got fired because I almost killed a patient.
Really?
Well, it was
On accident?
It was on accident.
Yeah.
I was ignoring alarms, and I was a cardiology tech.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was working in the hospital. And I used to read heart rhythms, and they were just like beeping, and I silenced the alarm, and he was actually like his heart rate was in the 160s, and I was like, oh my God, so I got fired. That was my fault. I get it. Like they fired me, and I never went back, and I get it. I was like, okay, I was wrong.
Yeah.
But I never went back, and I actually got a job at Top Golf. I was getting paid $12 an hour. I was happy as a bitch, though.
Yeah.
I was like hopping and skipping like a little fucking 6-year-old, bro. It was so fun. I was happy as fuck being broke as shit.
Yeah.
Because I was broke as fuck.
You're having fun, though.
I'm kind of broke right now, and I'm happy as fuck right now
Yeah.
because I'm working at Sticky Paws.
Hell yeah.
My thing is, it gets to the point where money shouldn't mean that much.
It don't really buy happiness. It's just what you make of your life is your happiness, right? I mean, money makes that motherfucker easy, though. You know?
Makes it easy.
It makes it easier, but it don't always make it the right way. You know
It
what I'm
doesn't
saying?
make it happy. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's easier. It doesn't make it happier. Because I'm like, it's easy to sue somebody, but you don't want to go to court. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
court is never fun. There's no reason for
No.
I just, because I'm going through a lot of shit. I'm like, my trauma. Well, no, because I'm a dangerous person.
What do you mean by that? You weigh like what, $115?
How you know?
I mean, I just,
That was good.
yeah, it's close. Huh?
It was like, when I'm wet, no, I'm saying? I'm like 112 dry. No, 'cause it was a whole it was like a family issue.
Oh.
But I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
We stab.
Yeah.
You fuck with my family, I stab you.
I'm from South Texas, so I know about that. My first girlfriend was Mexican. And
I'm so sorry.
but I loved her, but she's jealous. Boy, y'all jealous. Y'all some jealous people sometimes.
I'm not jealous.
Come on.
No, I'm not
Come
jealous.
on.
No. You
Really?
can ask him. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous, but I do. I start to, like my ears start to perk if I hear the same name a little too often. Now I'm like, now you catching feelings, bitch. There's a difference between you just being around a bitch. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, a man is gonna be a man, bro. If a man, like, if you look cool, I might look too. Like, shit.
Yeah.
Let's share her. But if you have a bitch that's, he's like, you're just constantly like, yeah, Stephanie from work. Oh, yeah, Stephanie from where? I'm like, bitch, okay, wait, who the fuck is Stephanie?
Yeah, who's Stephanie?
Like, Stephanie about to get fucking stabbed too. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, it's like there's a limit.
Okay.
Yeah, jealousy comes when it's like too constant.
Too much.
Yeah, too much. I'm like, and it has too much of the same bitch. If it's too much, I'm like,
or too many bitches. No?
no, because I'm like, it depends on what he's doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you're a DJ or a fucking party promoter or a rapper, if you're like, or a comedian, I'm like, You kind of have to understand the dynamic.
Yeah.
And my thing is I have to understand the dynamic because like I got a lot of I work at this studio. There's nothing but dudes here. I'm like one of the only girls here aside from Nikki and who else? Dom? And Dom's barely here. I'm like, so yeah, it's just me and Nikki that are like, and other than that, it's nothing but dudes. And I'm like, you gotta be a confident motherfucker to be with me. Like, I'm around a lot of guys. How do you deal with jealousy with girls that are jealous?
I don't really, because I think jealousy's an ugly color. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody like you, somebody love you, then they ain't gonna do wrong by you.
Yeah.
You know? And if you feel that way, then you probably shouldn't be with that
and
person.
The made up jealousy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, like, that's the thing. Like, when I dated that one girl, like, she would just make up tangents in her mind that didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? And it would spiral. And I'm just like, yo, that's not even logical. That's not logical. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like,
how does that even make sense? My brother's ex-girlfriend did that shit.
Dude, some girl's crazy, bro.
She looked through his phone, right? She couldn't find shit.
Yeah.
She looked so deep. She wanted to find something. She looked so deep that she went into the maps. She went into the maps and said,
I feel for your brother because I know that exact feeling.
Are you?
I know that
What
exact
happened to
woman.
you? What happened to you?
She would do the same shit, go through my phone, and then like she would find things that weren't even there. Like would like interrogate me on shit that I remember distinctly. This was before I was in commerce and so forth. There was a girl engineer that I worked under that I had to constantly have conversation with about stuff at the well, like on site, the job site. And she's like, "Who's this?" And I told her. She goes, "Why are you talking to her?" Like I go, like, yo, I got to communicate with this woman about the job site procedures. I like, how is that? What am I doing wrong here? You know what I'm saying? And she was just like, why'd you put an exclamation mark on the end of that sentence? I go, because we were taking a kick. The well was going to catch on fire. I was like, I was doing it with urgency.
Yeah.
I was saying, hey, you know, like, exclamation point. Like, I like, motherfucker. So, yeah, like, when your brother went through some shit like that with old girl, I know exactly what that is.
I got to put a finger in there to stop the wet. Why are you talking to her like
I got to plug the hole, dude. Sorry. So, yeah.
She was like, what the fuck you talking about? Like,
yeah, so that...
There's the oil wet. God, I hate that shit. I don't know how to handle that. Like, jealousy doesn't ride well with me because I'm like, especially me, because I'm the type that feeds into it.
Yeah.
If you're jealous,
you just
I'm going to keep begging it on. I'm just going to be like, oh, you're jealous of him? Okay, Austin. Come here, papi.
Oh, so you rub like salt in a wound type shit.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm just like, especially if it's made up and I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
And you're accusing me of doing shit I'm not doing.
100%.
I'm gonna do what you're telling me I'm doing. So
I'll give you a problem. You want a problem? I'll give you a problem.
I'll give you the fucking problem. I'm like, cool, no problem. like 50 Cent. I'm like, I don't feed it like some people when they want you to chase them when they're like in the middle of an argument. Like the whole like you know what? You don't treat me with respect. I'm gonna go. Go ahead and go.
Door's right there.
Door's right there. Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious? And then they walk to the door and still like open it and like look back.
That's that mind game shit. It's so stupid, bro.
I don't do mind game shit. I play into it because I'm like, you can't manipulate a manipulator. Like, I know what the fuck you're doing. I'm gonna play into it because I'm like,
same way.
You a manipulator?
No, I don't manipulate. I just like that relationship I got out of taught me a lot of that shit. Like,
are you in a relationship now?
I'm not. No. I can't right now because like I'm so busy. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't have time for myself, let alone another human being. So if I'm gonna be with somebody, I want to be able to give it my all and put forth a legit effort. So I don't want to, you know, be with someone where I can't dedicate all my time and my energy to them. Like to make that shit work. I don't want to half-ass it. You know what I'm saying? But like I tell them, like, you know, like I mean I still talk to her. I love women. Don't get me wrong now. But I tell them, like, look, if you want to come out and have a grand old time and shit like that, and I'll show you around Austin or wherever city we're in, I'll be the best time in the world. But I can't call you every day. I can't text you every day. I just ain't got that time or that energy. But if you want to take a shot at the title one night and one night only, I'll be your stepping stone, darling. I'll really do that.
I'll give you the championship belt.
I'll give you a shot at the title. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Oh no, I can't. I started dating my best friend, and it was like
what's that like?
Okay, I don't know. Like It's different. I have never dated a friend ever in my life. I literally said it not too long ago on a podcast. You were there, huh? You seen it in a podcast? I was like, I can't fuck my friends. Like, I think that's so weird. Like, once we hit that like friendship level, there's no breaking that because it's weird. Like,
yeah, because if you break up, you lose your friend.
Yeah, and well, that too.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I can't show my friends my pussy. That's weird. Like, I can't. Like, can you really show your friends your dick?
I mean, I'll be checking my boys for bumps and shit, you know what I'm saying? Making sure they okay. You know, I just feel like I'm doing my due diligence. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you, bro. Oh, my God. I'm like, no, don't show me no pussy. Don't show. You know what I do like, though? Because I'm a pervert.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want my homeboys, like, don't show me your dick. That's weird.
Yeah.
But, like, if you want to send me, like, a sex tape of you fucking some random bitch that you, like...
Really?
I love that shit.
Really?
I'm like, no, go ahead. Like, yeah. I'm like, my friends used to do that. My friends don't do that now because I don't know why they find me so square now.
Really?
Yeah, or maybe because we're that close. Because one of my best friends, I call him my brother, and, like, I introduce him as he's my brother. No one could convince me he's not my brother.
Yeah.
If he sent me a video of him fucking a girl, I'd be like... Yo, bro, that was weird.
Yeah.
Like now, no, we've crossed. Like now we're family. I don't want to see your dick at all.
Yeah.
Like if we're friends, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm seeing both of you. Like if she's sucking your dick, I'm like, bro, that's kind of nice. I'm like, all right, what's her name? He's like, I don't know. That's like the best little. That was back in the day. They don't do that no more though.
Yeah.
Do your friends do that? Do guys do that to each other?
All the time.
Really?
All the time. I have to critique them, and yeah, it's a whole
critique. Oh my God, that's...
Well, a lot of my homies and like homegirls are on OnlyFans and shit. So they, yo, what do you think of this? You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, because okay, so I do this thing called dick pic roasting.
Oh, where they send it, you just fucking...
They send me a bunch of dick pics, and I put them on the screen, and me and her, she's on the screen. Lady Rose, I love her. Me and her will sit there and roast dicks and record it, and we put it on OnlyFans. Boy, do the motherfuckers love that.
Really?
Have you ever heard of... There's this thing called SPH. You ever heard of it? It's called small penis humiliation. There is a whole kink to this shit. I'm talking, there's dudes that paid me to put their dicks on my screen, because I was a cam girl before. They used to put their dick on the screen. And I used to sit there and look at them and make fun of their small dick because it was small. They used to like being humiliated, like degraded, like your dick is so small. What do you think that's gonna make me wet? Your fucking small dick. This dude is going ham. As I'm like, your dick is little. It's disgusting. You got bumps on your dick. All like just going ham on their humiliating their dick.
Incredible.
And I literally, she's seen it. They come. Do they not come, bitch? All the fucking time. She said all the fucking time. Lady Roses. You know Lady Rose is always with me. But they used to literally nut off of being humiliated. There's guys that like to be punched in their balls and shit.
I know.
You've seen that shit.
Well, I had to be a part of a fiasco little thing one time.
That giggle right before he said that.
So I tell it on stage, but it legit happened to me. So this is a little nighttime ballerina that I used to be friends with, a stripper, right? And
a nighttime ballerina.
Yeah, and she's a homie, like she's a homegirl of mine. I love her to death. Like I do anything for her, but you know, we fuck from time to time, whatever. But she hit me up one night, and I was at the house. I was watching The Sopranos, and it was like a Saturday where I was off, and I was smoking a little weed. And I don't smoke a lot of weed because that shit gives me anxiety from time to time. I think I'm having a stroke and shit, and I like go lay in the shower and try not to die. I'll just try to sleep the stroke off. It's weird, you know?
Sleep the stroke off?
Yeah, fucking, you know, call the ambulance or sleep the stroke off. But
sounds like you masturbated.
No, I'm just freaking out, trying not to die. All side of my fucking left side went numb. I'm like, I'm dying. This is it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got insurance. I ain't calling no fucking $1,500 fucking ambulance ride.
Down the street, too.
I'll just walk there. You know what I'm saying? So, but now she called me up and she said, yo, and she didn't say hi or hello. Oh. She just was like, yo, if I give you $2,500, you come over here and fuck me in front of this dude while he jerks off. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah. I was like, is he gonna touch me? She's like, no. I was like, all right, let me shower, you know. So I get dressed, but I didn't rip the bong like fucking 4 or 5 times. I'm good and spaced out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm driving over there, and I'm like, fuck, what am I really getting myself into? Because now I'm kind of like, oh fuck, what am I doing? And then yeah, so I get there and she come outside and I was like, yo, what are we walking into here? And she's like, all right, it's going to be a little strange. And I was like, oh, yeah, really? And she goes, yeah, he's going to answer the door and he's going to be wearing his wife's thong. And he's going to be on backwards and he's going to have his little baby wiener out blowing him in the breeze. But he's a client of mine, so he's a good time. Like, he's going to pay. And I'm like, fuck. And look, in Austin right now, there's a fucking serial killer going around. You can look this shit up if you like. Yeah, his name's the Rainy Street Wrangler. And what he does is he strangles motherfuckers that are walking by Lady Bird Lake and throws their ass into the lake after he strangles them. Yeah, and I fit the description of the people he fucking is doing that to. So I'm trying to be optimistic, so I'm like, all right, so here's some weird shit. So this guy's probably some old man, 70 years old, who just wanted to live out some sexual fantasy, right?
Always.
I was wrong. I was way wrong. I was way the fuck off. He answers the door in his wife's thong backwards with a little baby winner just fucking flailing about. But this motherfucker is 6'7", 285 pounds. If this shit goes south, I'm not gonna be able to take this bear down by himself. I ain't gonna be able to handle this man, this giant. And he only talks in grunts and shit. And I'm like, yo, this is the Rainy Street Wrangler. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And so we walk into the house, and when I get in the house, I notice, or it's not even a house, it's an apartment. It's like one of his off-place apartments. All the furniture still has the tags on it. Like, so when he kills us, he's gonna take it back to IKEA and get his money back. So I'm fucked. But she pays me the money, and I'm honestly thinking I'm not gonna be able to get hard. But I'm bought and paid for now, so now I got to. And so she leads us into the bedroom, and she fucking sits him down and spits beer in his face, punches him in the mouth, tells him he has a small wiener, gives him a bump of cocaine, and just starts blowing me, and I'm hard as a rock right now. Turns out I can perform because I'm a fucking show pony, dude. So, yeah, and then, I finished and stuff. He kept grunting and getting up, and I was like, sit down, motherfucker, you're making me nervous, and he's trying to put on cuckolding music, which is fucking in sync, I guess. I didn't know they had a Spotify playlist for that shit. And and then I get done, and she's like, yo, I'm gonna piss on him for $7,000 if you want to stick around. I'm like, nah,
yes!
I just want to go home and watch a Sopranos.
You didn't watch the Peace Stream?
No, she wanted me to lay the tarp down and shit, and I was like, nah, I'm just gonna go home and watch a Sopranos.
I would have laid it out for her. I would have held her clip
That's just like once you come, you're ready to go home. Ready to go to bed, ready to go home. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
How long ago did this happen?
Shit, 2 months? Oh, baby girl, I live. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this haircut fool you. I'm a piece of shit. This ain't for show.
No, the haircut was what made me think you was.
What I'm saying.
I'm like, you look like a good time,
I'm telling you, dude.
motherfucker. That shit look like a good time. You know, okay, so the oh my God, the fact that you even said that, I'm like, I lived it. I've been there.
I'm telling you,
been
bro.
there
So I know what you're
times.
saying when you're talking about the humiliation thing.
I love that you were like kind of like involved and like brought into it without like proper knowledge.
No, I just walked, because I'm high. I just walked into it. I just trusted her. And
You're
hey,
like, holy shit, this is actually hot.
I'm gonna be honest though. It might be weird, but it's lucrative. $2,500. That's a lot of money for 25 minutes.
You know what's funny? You could have made a lot more.
Probably, but I mean, look, there'll be more opportunities.
Well, you know what's funny? You know, what's crazy is she probably made a lot more than you did.
Yeah.
And she was just like, "Hey, all you gotta do is $2,500, bro." You would have done it for $1,000.
Yeah, because I called my mom and she's like, "You're a bitch. I could have got you $5,000."
You could have, yeah. Do it again. Keep in touch.
Nah, I told her, she said, "Yo, I'm gonna hit you up every single time." So,
yeah.
my girl's ripping a bong right now. Look at it.
Yeah, look at it.
Having
Oh,
a time
damn.
right
Coughing
there,
and
huh?
coughing.
Hell
Yeah, we see you, bitch. We see you. Lady Rose is hitting the bong. She's choking. She's choking on ganja dick. When you smoke a bong, look. Put the bong up to your face. Put the bong like you gonna smoke it. Don't it look like she's sucking a dildo? I'm telling you, bro. Like,
damn,
if you
baby girl,
hit the
hey,
bong,
calm down now.
Yeah.
I ain't got no boxers on. Chill.
Lady Rose is in the bong. She's like this, right? She's like, he's like, chill, bro. I ain't got no boxes on. Oh, we gotta explain that. he got a little rip.
Yeah,
in his
I got
skin.
a little rip
Stop.
right here, and it's like, and it's like, I done
He's
blew
like,
a tire.
I ain't got no boxers on, bro.
Blew a fucking tire, and I was like, God damn it, my bubble gum's hanging out. You know what I'm saying? So, that's where we're at. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, you're fucking retarded. Yo, where do you do? So did you do stand up while you were out here?
Yeah, I did 2 shows at Wise Guys. At Wise Guys.
You was at Wise Guys?
Yeah.
Did you see a kid named Coda Hawkins? Hawking?
No, I was headlining, so I brought a feature with me, and then I got this guy named Spiro. He works at, I think, Jimmy Kimmel Live over there. He's a comic over there, and I had him come open up for me. And then my boy Eric Brunell, he's from Scottsdale. He came in, and he featured, too.
Man, I need to take some tips from you. Because my thing is, like I love stand-up, but I feel like it's not my strong point when it comes to comedy. Like, I'm funny, but that's why I have a podcast, because I'm funny in conversation.
Yeah, and see, I'm still learning it, too, because, like, I've always been funny at parties and around people. I've always been good with people, but there's a difference between being funny in a garage with strangers and being funny on stage, because it took me a while to start understanding, like, you have to formulate and structure the shit to make it, because I'm not, like, one of those... A lot of motherfuckers in theater kids that write shit out, punch for punch, line for line. Like, I'll tell a story, but you can't just tell a story on stage. You got to make it funny and have, your tags and shit. It took me a minute to get the grasp of that. But once I started getting it, I was like, and honestly, true shit, I got a joke book made for me, like a custom joke book made, and I literally wrote in it for the first time on the plane ride to Vegas.
Really?
And fucking in that time, I'd written all the jokes. I would write like a premise in my phone, but I wouldn't write. I wrote it out like word for word, and then I started moving things and adding shit. And I was probably like Saturday night was the best set I think I've ever had today.
Really?
Yeah. So it
I
takes.
want to see it. Did you record it?
I did record it. I'm gonna do the one in Scottsdale. I'm gonna take clips from, because I got a whole production team coming out to like film it and shit like that. So it'll be tight.
That's dope. Congrats.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
That's super dope. Because Wise Guy, I went to Wise Guys to go watch some of my friends perform. I have comedian friends too, and Coda was there, and I have a friend named Melvin who performs there too, and who else? Bobby. Bobby. Oh my God, so many. Like, I love the comedy scene out here.
Yeah.
I just hate going out, and then like me being on stage, I'm forgetful as fuck. Part of my being so funny is because I'm so forgetful, and then I go on stage and I'm like...
Do you get high before you go on stage?
I'm always high. I'm high right now.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, because I was fucking with being sober.
Fuck being sober.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, I don't mind it.
You do shrooms?
I would love mushrooms.
You take me as a mushroom.
Yeah, I fuck it. I take a hero dose and go talk to Jesus. You know
Let's go!
Like 5 or 6
We gotta do a
strands.
shroom night.
I'll be down, dude.
I'm fucking down. I'm ready. You wanna do a shroom night? Oh, Nick is invited.
Look, I'm actually going to a little emo themed party for some influencers after this, and then we're gonna take mushrooms. Like, remember that dude, Tyrone, the black dude, was like, "I'm gonna fuck your wife." You ever seen them videos? He's gonna be there. Yeah, it's gonna be a grand old time.
I have.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're going to that here. It's like right down the street, but then we're gonna take a bunch of mushrooms after that. But I know you said he's leaving tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, I
thought you lived in Vegas.
I do live in Vegas.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm going to Arizona. I'm going to Phoenix.
I'm gonna be in Phoenix Thursday.
I know. I was literally about. I was gonna tell you.
Come.
Well, I come back Thursday during the day.
Oh, well, that's.
I'm going out there for a parties. I'm a stripper, so I'm gonna go out there, do a little.
Yeah.
Make some money. Come
Stay
back.
an extra day.
I mean, I probably could.
Honestly, I would go to the one on Friday, because the one on Friday, my boys out in Scottsdale, they own Casamigas and they own fucking Almost Famous, and they go all the influencers, stripper girl ladies. So last time I was out there was 40 Instagram models on the side flank table. They took us out to the City Hall restaurant and bought us like $15,000 worth of seafood, and we're all on blow, and I ate a shrimp. You know,
shrimp. I know, right?
Hey, but I seen some of the craziest shit in my life in Scottsdale. I get out there, and we just had a party after that fucking dinner or whatever, and everybody's geeked out to the gorge. And then there's this like young boy, and he's probably like 22, 23, and he wanted to get boofed, because apparently boofing's a big thing out in Scottsdale. Boofing's where you put some kind of substance in your asshole and someone blows it up there with a straw, right?
Yep,
but
I've
heard it and seen it before, but the women that boof dudes where I'm from are strippers, but they're like trash pandas. You know what I'm saying? They're the strip clubs that serve like continental breakfasts and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like trash
not
pandas.
continental breakfast.
But he's like, so he wants to get boofed, and I've been boofed before, and I was like, yo, we got to get you boofed, yo, old son. So, but there's all these beautiful girls around, and I'm like, ain't nobody here gonna boof nobody. And then I'll be damned, this beautiful, she was an absolute 10, beautiful model, little young lady. She's like, I'll boof them. She pulled out a little glass straw of her makeup bag, looked like a crack pipe. I didn't know they kept them things in there. And and she laid him on the bed. He pulled his pants down. He had the best butt of a human being I ever seen in my life. Didn't have a speck of hair on it. Looked like he grew up by a power plant. Had no hair. It was fucking incredible.
Grew up by a power plant.
And then I dumped a bump of cocaine out on his butt, and she goes, no, all of it. And it was a whole gram. I said, excuse me, ma'am? And she goes, all of it. And I fucking dumped it all in there, and she blow darted that shit up there, gave him a little chef's kiss, and he stayed up for 3 days. And then he got hit by a bus on the 3rd day and got fired from work, swear to God. Incredible. Scottsdale's a different place. The only place I've ever been, I was like, yo.
Wait. Why you always just be skipping over the end like that? Like, wait, what?
Yeah,
he got hit by a bus?
A Greyhound bus. He crossed the street, didn't look both ways, I guess, and it hit him, and then he lost his job. And then I don't think he had medical insurance after that, or workers' comp, whatever. So, yeah, great guy. Just can't boof no more. You know what I'm saying? So here we are, you know. But yeah, you should stay in Scottsdale. You should stay Thursday and Friday and come to the Friday, because the Friday show will be fucking wild.
I work on Friday.
Where you out here?
Yeah, here.
Oh, shit.
I work in the studio. I do what she does.
Tell him you need a vacation day, bro.
I know, right?
Or at least Thursday.
But I'm taking Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off. Well, Wednesday and Thursday off. And then I come back on Friday. I could probably do a later flight Thursday.
Yeah,
but
just come to the show Thursday then.
What time is it?
I think it's doors are at 7:30, so 8:30.
8:30.
Yeah, you can't have comedy at like noon on a Thursday. It just don't work.
I've done that. I've done brunch comedy. Yeah. That's where I'm at in my comedy career. I'm
How
doing
long you
brunch.
been doing comedy?
I started doing it seriously since March. Like I was really like getting back on stage was in March this year. That's when I started like testing it out, but I'm like, I like it, but then I forget, like I'll forget my set, or people like I hate when they like give me the light and I'm like, damn, I'm like,
yeah, it always goes faster than
it goes hella faster. And then I'm like, if I could just sit there and talk to people and roast people, and I'm like, I could do crowd work, but that's my thing too, is if you're an asshole to me, I could be an asshole right back. But if you're not doing shit, I don't feel right just bullying you.
Yeah, see, that's my thing. Like, and when I first got into the thing, everybody's talking about like crowd work's kind of a cop-out, generic way, like you're not writing jokes. I don't really crowd work that much because I don't like to be mean to people, because I already look like an asshole and I don't want to feed into that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I don't really, I try to build people up, like just look at people and just give, fucking ride or die with them. But yeah, I mean, like I just record your sets, record every set, and then just practice in the mirror. That's the thing about, like, because I was a musician for a long time. Like, you can practice on your own. You can practice with your band. You can practice on your own. And even if you're playing a show and people aren't digging it, you can still fucking groove out with your boys on stage. Yeah. But in comic, you can't really practice. I mean, you can say your jokes in the mirror, but until you get on stage, you don't know how they're going to land or how you're going to navigate through them waters. So it's kind of hard, because the only time you really get experience is being on fucking stage.
And too, like if practicing in front of a mirror, you don't know, because you have to know how to read the crowd as a comedian.
And you have to feel the vibe. Like you have to feel the energy of the room. And it's some crowds, it's weird, because like I was in Salt Lake City prior to being in Vegas, and they're there for me. So I like, because if I go to someone else's show and do a spot, they don't know who I am, or they're not there for me. So I have to try little different avenues instead of just being my wild, crazy ass self that my crowd like has come to expect, right? But when I got to Salt Lake, the little bit older crowd, and like they were in waves. Like you say one joke and they'd be on board, and you say another joke and they kind of dive down, and it was just kind of wavy. Mm-hmm. But then in fucking Vegas, it was just fucking hot. I mean, it was just like you couldn't miss up there. So yeah, it's crazy. It's a fun.
Out here, I noticed that when I get on stage, my biggest issue is couples. The women don't laugh with me.
The men do?
No, the men don't laugh with me because they're sitting right next to their bitch, and I'm dressed like this or something. Like, I mean, I don't go on stage like looking frumpy on purpose, I noticed that I had to start doing that. I had to start wearing sweats and covering up my body. Then I get people to laugh. But if I'm up there, like, some women don't laugh when I'm wearing like nice clothes.
Yeah, and I've heard shit like that too. Like, I got a couple female comics I'm pretty cool with back in Austin. They're beautiful young ladies, but a lot of them do dress down, and I'm just like, yo, fuck that, just be you. Like, but they're like, no, like the crowd, and I'm just like, fuck, I never looked at it from that avenue. Like, I just dress like I shop at Goodwill, you know what I'm saying? But I got impeccable hair, you know what I'm saying? So, but I talk like I swallowed a frog. So I mean, you know.
Stupid. No, No, it's a real thing though. Like you gotta know how to dress for the ladies up there. Like it's different if you're a model, you play the model part, but if you're a comedian, you gotta play the funny part. Yeah, and that's when my Lanita personality comes out. I'm like I dress more like a chola.
What if you just wore like those big airbrush fucking t-shirts from the county fair? You know what I'm saying? Like you wearing glamour shots and shit.
And they'll laugh.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's the thing is I'm like I gotta be up there looking like a fucking 12-year-old boy, and then all of a sudden they want to laugh. Oh, if I make fun of myself. Oh my God! If I talk about my ass being flat, if I talk about my voice, they're all about that.
I've learned through it in the short time I've been in it that self-deprivation is key. It's how you get the audience on your side. You can't take yourself so seriously. Yeah, if you come out just swinging on yourself, then they kind of like warms them up to you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They're like, oh. We're laughing at insecurity.
Yeah, she got trauma too.
This is how Mexicans grow up. No, yeah, I've learned to like, ooh, you know what? Because this is something I always have to ask a comedian. I know you got traumas. Yeah. Are you the type that laughs at your trauma?
Yeah.
Like what? How deep is your trauma?
Oh, it can go deep and dark. Some shit you can't even really say on stage, but it's just like I don't really give a fuck. So you know what I'm saying? So I will. You know what I'm saying?
I noticed that like they say if you're like check on your funny friends. You ever heard of that?
Yeah. Robin Williams once said that the most funniest people in the world are the most like
damaged,
right? Yeah. And that's why a lot of them, God rest his soul, like. Killed himself or whatever, but it's just like they're the most unhappy, because they spend all their time and that energy trying to make people laugh at their pain. And I don't know, there's different thoughts.
Do you think you do that?
I just like whether I'm on stage or I'm at a fucking Mexican restaurant, I'm the same person. like
me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like on stage, I'm turned up to 11. Like I'm in it, but I walk around all the time.
Here you're a 10.
Yeah, I'm a 10. But I walk around all the time with that just kind of like. Natural, just like try to see the funny and see the brighter side and things. So, the only thing I get real restless with is like it's spending a lot of energy trying to make people laugh and having to be that guy all the time. It's just draining. It takes a lot of energy out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in the grocery store the other day. It was like 9:00 in the morning. There's this grocery store in Texas called HEB, which is like the fucking God's gift to grocery stores. And Harry Eugene Butts. And it's 9:00 in the morning on a Thursday, and I'm buying this Mexican cereal that I really like called Tres Leches. It's fucking, it's badass.
I love Tres Leches cake.
And like these two Latino women come up to me. And they're like, Uncle Lazer, we're big fans. Can we take a picture with you? And I was like, sure, no big deal. And so I go to put my arm around one of the girls while her girlfriend takes a picture of me. And she's like, no, can you sign my titties? Like, and I'm like, ma'am, I'm going to be honest with you. It's 9:00 in the morning in a grocery store in a fucking cereal aisle. There's children here.
Right.
I'm still going to do it. But, it's like I'm barely wiping the crust out of my eyes. I can't,
But hide behind the corn pops, bitch.
Yeah. Exactly. They're great. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, so it's cool, but some of it can get tiresome a little bit, but I love it, so better.
I feel that. I don't know. I'm like, I feel like I'm the same person all the time, but I could be. Weed keeps me sane. Yeah. Weed keeps me sane, because if I didn't have weed, I like that. Like there's times where even I'm at the studio and people, they're so used to me being so chipper, but like. The mess that's like it's not even mess. It's just like we just got to put shit away. But since it's been so busy, it stays in one spot or we just clutter it up. And then I get Latina bitchy.
Yeah.
I get like a Latina mom where I'm like, ay, nadie limpia nada. Yo tengo que hacer todo esto aquí para myself. I'm like, it gets frustrating to where I'm like, I need a blunt. I need to go get a blunt.
Yeah.
I need to smoke because I'm about to flip out on everybody and no one did shit.
Yeah.
No one did anything. And I'm that person. Like, at least I recognize it because, God, Jesus, thank God I do. But sometimes, like, people do expect me to be, like Chipper Lana all the time. And I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I'm a bitch, too. Yeah. Like, I could be a bitch, too. Fuck that. And it comes out at the right time.
Yeah. Yeah, that Spanish right there was the sexiest shit I ever heard of.
I'm dead as
I fucking tell you what, dude.
Oh my God.
Ya no me importa. You know what I'm saying?
Ya no me importa.
You know what I'm saying?
Lo que sabe, what's it? Lo que pasa, pasa.
Yeah.
¿Qué será, qué será? There's a whatever happens, happens.
Happens.
¿Qué será, será? There's I got a story to tell you.
Yeah.
I was so remember I told you I started dating my friend, right? We're having sex. It was the first time or second time. No, I think it was the first time. But we're having sex he didn't know that I spoke Spanish when I'm fucking, right?
So you do that?
Yeah, totally. Like when I'm mad or when I'm sexy, Spanish come out.
Is that your first language?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so we're in the middle of doing the do. I say dámelo, which means give it to me. So I'm just like we're
nice. Nice. Yeah.
So I'm like, we're dámelo, and he's just like, after we're done, he goes and tells me, he's like, damn, I need to learn Spanish because I don't know what the fuck you said. Like, what does that mean? And he goes, what is Domino's? Like, I was like, motherfucker, Domino's, really? I was like, who the fuck said Domino's? He's like, you kept saying Domino's. I was like, bro, I said dámelo. There's a difference. I'm like, but now, sex is called Domino's.
Oh my Lord.
Like, now I see the fucking Domino's commercial and I'm like,
yeah, let's go fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I need some dick.
Yeah.
I need some pepperoni.
That's sausage, bro.
That's sausage, bro. Extra sausage on top, please.
Yeah, I need to get on the Christian mingle and meet me like a thicker Mexican lady that just gives me a little structure in my life. Like hits me with a sandal and shit. You know what I'm saying?
If you want to meet a good Mexican woman that's gonna take care of you like that, I can guarantee you, you're gonna meet her either in a food truck or in a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, Jalisco's. Shout out Jalisco's and
Jalisco's.
I love my girl. I love my girl Tifronia. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know that's her name, but God,
I was about to say what the
I love her. Dude. I love her, dude. Damn. Bro, she got the little hair on her arm. I fucking love that, bro.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we were just right before the fucking thing started. I was like, bro, I'm hairy as shit. Like I put extra deodorant on. He was like, damn, you really talcum powdered that bit. Oh, it doesn't look like it no more. But I was like, no, it's because I'm hairy, and when I fucking put my deodorant on, it gets stuck in my hair. A bitch is hairy, bro. Yeah. And then I tell people, I'm like, bro, like I'm Mexican, I'm hairy as fuck. They're like, no, you're not. I don't. And I'm like, bitch, because I tame it.
Yeah.
I shave.
Yeah.
All the time. I'm like, yeah, I've broken razors, bro. Like, yeah, it's a real fucking thing. Use a real mustache. Like, I could grow it as thick as you if I could. Bro, competition.
Bro, that's kind of sexy, though, dude. I'm telling you,
disgusting.
Bro.
No, it's not.
It's like, come here, little boy. You know what I'm talking about? Like, get over here, little 11-year-old little boy ass. Come on over here, girl. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Hey. I got more hair on my ass than that one dude did.
Oh, 100%. That boy wasn't real.
He said
that boy was the best bottom I've ever seen.
That's crazy from a dude.
Yeah.
I did this stripper party once, right? We do this thing called anal ring toss, which is where the stripper puts a glow stick in her asshole, and then the guys are supposed to like horseshoe that shit, right? What is it called?
Incredible.
Yeah, bro.
Incredible. It's called it's ring toss.
Ring toss, yeah, the horseshoe toss, whatever. So I was a fun stripper. I wasn't a stripper that worked in the poles. I was
the party ones, the order ones, yeah.
Yeah, bachelor parties, divorce parties, shit like that. So we did anal ring toss. We tell them, guys, we're gonna do anal ring toss. It's gonna be $20 a person to be able to play, or you can put the glow stick in someone else. We can get a volunteer to put the glow stick in their ass, and it's free. This one motherfucker goes, "I'll do it." I was like, "Oh shit, I've never had a volunteer."
Yeah.
This was new to me, so I was like, "All right, motherfucker." I was like, "I ain't making no money, but this about to be a show."
Yeah, here, like butt stuff.
Here's a glow.
Yeah.
This dude, mind you, we don't put the glow We don't put the glow stick in our assholes. Like, we just kind of like hug it. Yeah.
He's like deeper.
We just, this dude put I'm talking like his asshole. He put the fucking thing like in his asshole, right? We're playing the anal ring toss and everything. The room starts smelling a little,
no.
It gets better. It smells a little funky because we're just like, all right, it smells like ass. It smells like cheeks, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This dude pops it out when we're done. The whole room smells like fucking dookie matter, bro. It smells so bad. Like, and we still had to continue partying. I was like, bro, you're gonna leave us in a hotel room with this stench? There's no windows, 'cause in Vegas they don't open windows. Yeah. Bro, it was like torture. And I was like, I still have like 20 more minutes here.
He uncorked that bitch.
He uncorked, bro, and it was disgusting. It smelled like straight dookie. Why do guys not know how to like Well, do you know how to wipe your ass?
Yeah, I do back to front. Like I dip it in the water like a moist towelette.
Oh, you don't spit?
Nah, I get that little bidet, that little thing too, where they like spray.
You play with your toilet too?
Yeah, man, you
I
got
got
to keep
a friend
it clear.
that do
You
that.
Yeah, you got to have. Hygiene is key, baby.
I do wet wipes.
That'll work too.
I'm a wet wiper.
Yeah, that'll work. Sometimes I just hit it with Febreze or some Lysol.
Ouch! Ah!
Get that? It's that good
that
sting.
burn. Just
that
him
good
saying
sting,
that,
baby. That good sting. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever drank anything out of your asshole like Steve-O? Never. I thought you would have.
I've eaten ass a time or two, got strep throat, and then there died. You know what I'm saying? But that was on me because she didn't have no bed wipes by the table, and that's rule number one. You know what I'm saying? You can't go out country dancing all night and expect that thing to be like hygienic. And like I got the polyps on my throat, and I got a fever. I thought I was gonna die, but you can't tell you can't tell the doctor how you got that. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't tell him?
No, I just said I got strep throat, and he's like, "This ain't normal strep throat." I was like, "Yeah, because I'm licking somebody's asshole."
He's like, "You got fecal matter in the back."
Yeah, he's like, "It looks like you got something with like fecal matter. These polyps."
No.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. That ain't even the worst. One time I was in a strip club in West Virginia, and they had a whirlpool jacuzzi in the back, and it had like the consistency of like egg drop soup. But I was like, I got to get in there. So I went to that back room with salt, pepper, and cinnamon, and we got in there. And after I get out and get home the next couple days, like I didn't get chlamydia or anything, but I got fucking staph infection and almost died from that water.
No, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, now like I said, dude, the haircut makes sense now, don't it?
It does. Yeah. I feel like it told a story. You know them things from back in the day when they used to like let out the names, like the Constitution and shit? That's what your hair looked like. It's just like the stories.
Oh, the wigs?
No, not the wigs.
Are you talking about the actual scroll?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's what your hair looked like. It looked like a document of all the wild shit you done. Just on his head, right here. Just document. It was, like I feel like I need an ad in there. Like he went on Lana, Laughing with Lana podcast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sign his head. What? How much time do we have?
We're at 51.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got a question for you.
What's up?
If it wasn't weird, what food would you fuck?
Oh, fuck. I never been asked that before. Well, like, if I think food is sexy or something that I think actually fucking would be, like, pleasurable.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, a steak is sexy, but I don't think fucking it would, like...
You don't think so? If you just poke the hole in the middle?
Yeah, but see, I don't think that texture... I'd fuck a potato. You know what I'm saying? If, like... Or a pie. You know what I'm saying? But I think like a baked potato, you put your wiener off in that thing, dude. I think with the little foil for grip, yeah, I think that's fun. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be good.
I hate you so much. So a baked potato.
A baked potato.
Or a steak?
No, I mean, like if a steak was a woman, like if I see a woman and it's a fine ass woman, I'm like, oh, that's a fucking, Wagyu steak, that woman's sexy. Ooh. But if I'm gonna actually fuck a food, it'd probably be a potato. Yeah, I felt like the consistency would be ideal.
Really?
Yeah.
A loaded baked potato?
Loaded bacon bits, the whole 9 yards.
Oh my God, yeah. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I am too.
Oh, that sounds so fucking good now.
Yeah, a fucking baked potato would slap right now.
Lord Jesus. Okay. I need one more odd question. Nikki, help me out. I need one more odd question. Or do you have a question for me? I need a.
What's your strangest sexual experience? Oh. If you strip, you've got to have seen some shit.
Oh my God, bro. Let's see. Like there was a dude that was in the red dress that stripped for me. There was a dude who fucked the chair and came. And I'm talking not the chair. He fucked the leg of the chair and came. I got videos to prove it.
Oh, wow.
And let me see. I did the small penis humiliation. I pegged the dude with coke on my dick. I did that. So that thing that you told me about, that little flute or whatever.
The boof.
The boof, yeah. I've done that, but on a dildo. And I put coke on my dildo. And then I stuck it in his asshole. He was high for a long time. He was fun. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. No,
hey, yeah.
That was fun. And then what else? Shit, bro, I'm a slut.
Yeah, me too, bud.
Like I'm a slut. My body count.
Yeah, what is your body count?
fuck if I know. Like,
I was at 80 when I was a senior in high school.
in height. How old are you?
I'm 32, about to be 33 on Monday.
Really? Happy
thank you.
birthday! I'm gonna be
Thank you.
34 in January, so
Nice.
we're almost the same age.
Nice.
Okay. So I have jumped out of cakes before at a party.
Oh, that's dope.
I did that. I did a sushi model. I'm trying to think.
Oh, where they eat like sushi
Where
off
they eat
you?
the sushi off of me?
Yeah.
I've done that. What else have I done? With parties, sexual experience. Damn, a little bit of. I've done foursomes. I've been in orgies. I've done trade-offs. I'm like, fuck, bro.
Hell yeah, Lana.
Couples were my fucking
Yeah.
shit. I love couples. Yeah, couples are my thing. I fucked old guys. I fucked guys who were 10 years my junior. I fucked girls a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, sexual shit. I'm like, bro, I got a few. What you want to know?
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. We're learning a lot about each other.
Yeah, a little too much. Fuck. I swear I'm not a slut no more. It's a past life.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm trying to be a mom now.
Yeah. Are you trying to have kids or what?
I can't.
Oh, really?
My pussy's a cement wall. It's like prison with no windows.
Oh.
It got one little slit there. No, it's I tried to have kids. I had an abortion before.
Oh, okay.
And the abortion scarred me. So
Fucked up there.
They fucked up my
stuff?
my wall. So I can't have babies. But I'm gonna still, because they told me I have a 15% chance, and I'm like, let's hold on to hope.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna play like a man role. Like, you know how guys hold on to like that little bit of hope that like that female friend's gonna fuck them?
Yep.
That's me with a baby.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me with a baby.
Well, you like that?
That was a good analogy.
Yeah.
That was a great analogy. Where can people find you?
Uncle Lazer, I got a podcast called My Drunk Uncle's Podcast on YouTube and Spotify. And then Uncle Lazer on all the socials, Facebook, Instagram, and then I got a website, UncleLazer.com. You can see all my tour schedule and shit like that. And yeah.
You got merch?
I got a little bit of merch on there. Yeah, I got some T-shirts and
Oh,
some
shit.
beard oil. I got some beard oil and
Oh,
shit.
do you really?
Yeah.
So you went from fixing oil to selling
selling
oil.
oil. Yeah, baby.
Look at
Yeah, you know me.
motherfucker. He like oil.
If you can sell it, I can sell it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And I've got a little tour. I'm on this little tour right now. I go home for a week and then I go back out to like the Northeast and then to Florida and shit like that.
Damn, you
going everywhere.
busy.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
I'm proud though.
That's crazy,
I
'cause,
met you
like,
yesterday, but I'm proud
That's
of
what
you.
I'm saying. Like, because 9 months ago, I was drilling holes in the ground in the middle of nowhere. Now I'm drilling holes in every single mother this side of the Mississippi. You know what I'm saying?
You drilling holes in all these jokes, bro. Because holy shit,
Yeah.
you're funny. You're funny as fuck.
I appreciate
Thank you for
it. Yes,
coming
ma'am.
on
Thank
my
you for having me,
podcast.
baby girl.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. But on that note, guys, please subscribe. I hate being that person. I don't want to do that. On that note, guys, let's just go because I don't want to be the whole follow me and all this bullshit. I love you guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you, Nikki.